Congratulations, you have passed your driver's test. Now, since it's legally required that you have insurance because we hate you and hope you suffer, your insurance rate to get your car off the lot and be able to drive it legally on the road will be $500 a month.
What? Ugh, I'm gonna call the insurance company. No, don't do it. We can't afford our rates going up. Wait, my car is totaled. Why aren't we calling the insurance company to do the job that we specifically pay them to do? Are they just that unreliable now? Why am I even paying them to begin with then if they aren't gonna help me? What? Are you asking the insurance company for help? You're trying to ask them to do the one thing you very specifically pay them to do? No, you can't do that. That's not how it works around here. That's crazy. That's outrageous. You want them to do their job that you specifically pay them to do? Car insurance is such a scam now. Now, everybody knows this, but I don't see enough people talking about this and how dumb this is. It's okay for car insurance companies to extort everyone. You know what? Insurance companies as a whole, it's okay for them to just extort us for all of our money. Now, tell me, how does it make sense that when you first get your driver's license, they give you the most expensive insurance? Like, if you're under 25, I'm sorry, fuck you. How dare you want cheap insurance? What, you drive safely? You don't drive recklessly? Oh, I'm sorry, we can't prove it. We have to stereotype you with everyone else because statistics. $300 a month. Like, damn, I'm sorry my parents didn't have sex sooner. Oh, my bad. How do they expect people to pay for this if young people are notorious for not having jobs and not having money? Like, you don't go up to a college student expecting them to be a multimillionaire, do you? And it doesn't help that insurance does not help you at all. What I mean by that is they aren't useless per se, because they absolutely do have a use, and that's helping you cover for a surprise accident that would otherwise devastate someone without coverage. But for insurance companies to charge so much for something that you aren't even guaranteed to use and is more of a just in case is absolutely insane. Yes, teenage drivers are statistically more likely to get into an accident, therefore that's their logic for charging more for insurance. And your rates do go down as you get older. But here's my counter argument. If you're a teenage driver and you're a new driver, driving on the road with your first car, wouldn't you be way more likely to drive carefully to, protect your car from getting into a car accident? And why do the elderly get much cheaper rates when they're also way more likely to cause an accident? Hey, future editing Noth here. So I did more research into this and I found out that insurance rates actually do go up after 70 and keep increasing after that as well. I found that out while I was editing and I just thought I should include it, but my point still stands. Because let me tell you, when I first got my driver's license, I couldn't even get my license right after getting my permit. No, I got my learner's permit at 15 years old. You'd think right after that, okay, you wait a whole year and then you get your license at 16. Nope, not for me. We couldn't do that. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 18. Now, why is that? Because if I would have gotten my license, then our insurance was gonna go up. And it's not like I could pay for it because I didn't have a job when I was 16. It just didn't make sense for me to get my license if it was gonna go up even if I didn't have a car yet. Now, when I was 18 and I finally did get a car and I was finally able to get my driver's license, you wanna know how much they wanted to charge me every month for car insurance? $365 a month. I had a clean record. I thoroughly passed the driver's test. But no, because I was young, because I was 18 years old, oh my gosh, what? I'm sorry, Noth. No, you can't do that. That's it. I don't know how you're gonna pay for this, but fuck you. How dare you want to drive? And it's not like I could just not get my license either and just tough it out, because no, where I live in the state of Florida, you need a car. You cannot rely on public transport to really get anywhere, at least not reliably. If you want to get anywhere, if you want to get from point A to point B anywhere in Florida, you're gonna need a car. Now, at one point, insurance actually wasn't mandatory. Like, I remember watching this one episode of Looney Tunes. It was Porky Pig getting his driver's license. And you know what they did there? You want me to tell you what they did for him? They gave him the option to not have car insurance.
Oh, I almost forgot. Would you like insurance? It's just an additional $3 a day.
I don't know what kind of fool you take me for, but I'm not interested in your insurance.
Today, that is not a thing now. No, you can't do that because it is legally required for everyone. Now, I understand why that policy is in place. It's so that you don't get screwed over by someone else's dumb decision and then you're left to pay for everything. Now, what doesn't make sense is that why is it that car insurance companies are just not allowed to help you? It seems like they're allowed to just get away with it. They don't have to help you at all. They do everything in their power power to do jack shit about your car accident. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want us to help you? Did you want us to do the very thing that you specifically pay us to do? No, I'm sorry. We can't do that because that would eat into our profit margins and then we wouldn't make as much money. So it's fine for you to charge me $2,200 for 6 months of car insurance. But if I dare use it, then I get penalized for it when I had a clean record and I just passed a test. And even then, I'm still not even paying that much less now. Yeah, it's gone slightly better now that I've gotten older, now that I'm 21. But because I'm still under 25, then that means, oh, we need to charge you more. Especially since I was born a guy. Since I'm a man, oh my gosh, no! You need to pay more! Because you're young and a guy, you're statistically more reckless. Now, yes, this is a thing. I'm not gonna disagree that us younger guys do tend to drive more recklessly. But you see, I don't do that. You see, I've been on the road for over 3 years now. I have a clean record. Not once have I ever been pulled over. No car accident. No getting pulled over, nothing. I have a clean record. But no, because I'm young, I have to pay more. And it goes up if you use it for anything. It's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. You report an accident? You report damage to your vehicle? You report a scratch? So I have to pay so much money for car insurance that I'm not gonna even use. And the only way to make it go down is if I don't use it. But if I actually do need it, and I need to use it, I get punished for it. You know, the very thing that I very specifically pay them to do, they're gonna charge me more now because I used it. So if I need to use my insurance, it goes up. If I get told not to drive in a certain way, it goes up. If I just wait a while and stay with the same company, it goes up. And the only way to make it go down is to not use it. Like, what the fuck is the point of even having insurance? Now, there is a way to actually have cheaper insurance, and that's allowing certain companies to track how you drive. That's right. There's some companies out there that would track how you drive. So that means if you're a safe driver and you actually do drive safely, then yes, this is a great thing. Your insurance rates will go down because they'll see that you actually do drive safe. However, what happens if you're just going with the flow of traffic? You're just driving normally.
Different insurance companies use different metrics to measure the safe driving. The Allstate DriveWise app stores the time of day you drive, braking, speed, parking location, mileage, and trip data to calculate monthly discounts. Drive Safe and Safe from State Farm dings your driving performance if you take quick, sharp turns and tracks acceleration and braking speeds. The app also tracks how often your phone is being used while you drive, though they say phone usage won't affect your discount. The fact that your insurance company gets to decide what safe driving looks like may ring some alarm bells. After all, what's to stop them from setting the bar so high that earning a discount becomes literally impossible?
You're telling me it's gonna go up because I'm going 10 over the speed limit even though everyone else is? And it would actually be considered more dangerous to actually drive the speed limit? What? No! How dare you go fast in the fast lane? You know, the lane where you're specifically supposed to pass people in. Also, if you go below the speed limit in the fast lane, genuinely fuck you. You're just making it worse for everyone around you by clogging up the road. And your insurance is also dictated depending on what car you drive. So if you're young and drive a nice car, then your insurance is going to be higher than that same person if they had a cheaper, older car. Though this number can vary due to many different factors. So if you have a really old car, a real beater car, like a 20-year-old car that's paid off, I'm sorry, you're still gonna be paying over $200 a month in insurance. Why? Because we hate you, that's why. How dare you want to have money to spend for yourself? No, you can't do that, that's our money. You guys want to know how much my insurance is? I have a car that's paid off, pretty much basic economy car. You know how much I pay? Almost $200 a month in insurance. Yeah, clean record, paid off car, a car that's technically safer to drive because it's newer and it has newer safety precautions. Oh, but no, because I'm under 25 and still have never had to use my insurance, screw you. We want to extort you for all your money. And you know something I've noticed? It almost seems like as soon as insurance became more mandatory, they became worse. You know, back when it was optional, my parents would tell me about how it actually did do a good job, at least better than it is today. You can pay for the premium package, which is basically just the most bare minimum thing that you'd pay for now in terms of price, which now apparently if you wanted to have the bare minimum cost just to be street legal, road legal, that costs the same amount as what the premium package would have costed you back then. For worse coverage too. They don't even want to let you use it. Even if they do let you use it, they try their damn hardest to barely do anything about it. It's like, it seems like at the very most, and at the very, very most, they'll cover you up to $10,000. So it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I use my insurance, it goes up. If I use my car in a certain way, it goes up. If I don't use my insurance, it goes up long term. And I can't just not have it because that's illegal. Car insurance is a massive scam.